When you think of Zomato, you probably imagine it as that red app on your phone that brings biryani, momos, or a midnight pizza to your doorstep. But what if I told you that's only 10% of what Zomato is really doing? Behind the food, behind the flashy delivery bikes and deals, lies a silent transformation. Zomato is no longer just a delivery company. It's building cloud kitchens, running grocery supply chains, making money off restaurants, and even quietly challenging the Indian government's own e-commerce plans. Hello friends, welcome back to the Business Playbook. So today we are going to dive deep into the story of Zomato. How it went from scanning restaurants' menu to becoming one of the leading food tech company of India. What changed? How it survived losses, pandemic, and brutal competition from competitors like Swiggy. And why Zomato's real bet is not on delivery but something far deeper. Back in 2008, an IIT Delhi graduate named Dipender Goyal was working at Bain & Company. One day, he noticed colleagues lining up to see physical menus during lunch. That one moment gave him an idea. What if all menus were available online? He called it Foodiebay, a small site that scanned and uploaded menus of Delhi restaurants. By 2010, it had grown across cities. They rebranded as Zomato, dropped the Foodiebay name, and raised their first round of funding from InfoEdge, the parent of Naukri.com. Zomato expanded globally, from UAE to the UK, and soon became a restaurant discovery platform like Yelp. But here's where cracks started to show. Between 2014 and 2017, Zomato burned through money, lost focus in international markets, and saw competition rise. Many cities were not profitable. Global operations were shut. They had no delivery model, and Swiggy was rising fast. Zomato needed a pivot, or it would be eaten alive. The question was not if Zomato would die. The question was what it would become next. By 2018, Zomato went all in on food delivery. They launched Zomato Gold for dining deals and partnered with restaurants for a commission model. Orders grew. So did funding. They acquired Runner to build their own delivery fleet, a direct challenge to Swiggy. But Swiggy was faster, more focused. Zomato was still juggling too much listings, reviews, gold, and then delivery. Then came a turning point Uber Eats India. In 2020, Zomato acquired Uber Eats for $206 million. It gave them customers, restaurants, and most importantly, market share. This gave Zomato the muscle it needed, but losses were still bleeding. Delivery was not profitable yet, and investors were nervous. Zomato had taken over the battlefield, but was it just building a bigger and bloodier war? In July 2021, Zomato shocked the country. It became India's first tech unicorn to go public, with over 9,000 crore rupees raised and oversubscribed 38 times. Retail investors flooded in. Zomato was not just a food app now, it was a stock market darling, a symbol of the new India. But the financials? Still rough. In financial year 2022, they lost around 1,000 crore rupees. Critics called it overvalued. Memes joked about losing money on every order. Zomato responded with a simple promise. We are building for the long term. They launched Zomato Pro, scaled instant delivery, and began investing in technology and logistics. Something bigger was brewing. Zomato's real play was not food, it was the infrastructure beneath it. By 2022, Zomato was making bold moves. It acquired Blinkit, a 10-minute grocery delivery app, for around 4,000 crore rupees. It wasn't just groceries. Blinkit gave Zomato last mile control, warehouses, dark stores, and real estate. They also launched Hyperpure, a B2B platform supplying fresh ingredients to restaurants. Zomato now earned from both sides, restaurants and users. And quietly, they began experimenting with cloud kitchens, delivery-only restaurants with no setting, just cooking. Zomato's food business wasn't about food anymore. It was about control over supply chains, over logistics, and data. Every order you placed trained Zomato machine a little more. And just when they were taking control, someone else entered the room. In 2023, a new threat rose. Not a startup, not a delivery app, but the Government of India, ONDC, the Open Network for Digital Commerce, aimed to break monopolies like Amazon, Flipkart, and Zomato. It promised open, zero commission food delivery. Restaurants cheered, prices fell. Zomato's stock dipped, investors panicked, and Swiggy doubled down on brand loyalty. Blinkit faced heat from quick commerce rival like Zepto and Big Basket now. But Zomato didn't flinch. They focused harder. They built tools for restaurants. They improved Hyperpure. They even started experimenting with drone delivery pilots in select zones. Zomato had fought foreign rivals, local clones, and investor pressure. Now it was fighting India's own digital revolution. The question now, can Zomato stay relevant in a world it no longer controls? Zomato began as a side project to upload menus. It became India's food delivery lifeline. Then it turned into an empire of cloud kitchen, restaurant supply chain, and grocery logistics. Today, it isn't just delivering food, it's building infrastructure, quietly, steadily, and at national level. But its biggest challenge is not competition, it's whether it can create a balance between innovation and public trust while making profits in its thin margin business. So, if this story opened your eyes towards real Zomato business, hit that like button and drop your thoughts in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe to the Business Playbook for more deep dives into the world's biggest company. I will see you in the next video next week.